Welcome all to my next video on Kinesis data streams. In last video, we covered Lambda integration with Kinesis. In this video, we will be storing data to DynamoDB from our AWS Lambda. Let me explain you once in my next slide, then we will jump to step-by-step tutorial. First step would be to send product data from our workspace to Kinesis. So ours is a JSON data which will be sent to Kinesis data streams from our Kinesis producer Java SDK. This is already covered in previous tutorials. Then on Kinesis events, we will trigger Lambda function. This is also covered in my previous tutorials. So in this video particularly, once data is in Lambda, we will be storing that in a DynamoDB table. So let's get started. Let me open my AWS console. So as we created in my previous videos, I'll create a new data stream, order stream. I'll select one shard and create data stream. Meanwhile, I'll open DynamoDB also and create one table there. Click on create table. Table name would be orders and partition key is order ID and type would be number. And I'll click on create and keep all the settings default. By the time our table is created, let me open Lambda function also. So let's open orders Lambda. Click on Kinesis and just make sure that your stream is enabled. So I deleted my order stream, that's why it is disabled. Just click here and select enable. This is done. Let me open my Java workspace. I'll edit my existing code which we had written in Lambda integration video. We have to store data in DynamoDB. So first of all, we have to add dependency for DynamoDB. I've already copied the dependency to save time in my notepad. So you can check this is the latest version as of now, 822. I'll open my POM and just paste here. Apart from that, we have to parse the JSON. So for that, I need Jackson Core. So my dependency is done. Let me just go to Maven and reimport. Reimport is done. Let's build our project once. Maven build is done now. I'll move to my orders lambda handle request method. Here, first of all, we'll create one DynamoDB client. So we have to create default client because we will be running our code inside our Lambda. So we don't need to provide our secret key and access key. Our Lambda table name is I'll copy my order entity from Kinesis producer workspace. I'll create object mapper instance. Now I'll call table. Inside my for loop, I already have data which will be in JSON format. So I have to parse that. What I can do is I can call object mapper dot read values. In read value, we have to pass data and the type which is order dot class. This will be throwing IO exception. I'll add that in try catch. Now I have order. I have to store this data, order data into DynamoDB. For that, I'll be creating one item Primary key is order ID. Value would be order.get order ID. Product, product is string. Order.get product. And we have with int where we will pass quantity order.get quantity. And after that, we will be storing the value as put item. If we are getting more than one item, then we can use batching also. So for now, we'll take example of one item only. My code is done now. I'll build my jar with dependencies. I hope you remember that from my previous video. Meanwhile, you can go to IAM console. You have to make sure that your order lambda role has two permission. First is to read data from Kinesis, and second is to put data into DynamoDB. So you can go to roles, and role is orders lambda role, and I can open this and I'll check if I have the policies. Yeah, you can see that I already have two attached policies. First is DynamoDB full access to write data into DynamoDB. Second is Kinesis full access to read the data from Kinesis. So we are good to go. Let's build our project. We can go to our Lambda and click on Actions, upload zip or jar file, and select Orders Lambda jar with dependencies, and click on Save. This will upload our jar file to our Lambda. Meanwhile, I'll go to my Kinesis producer code. For now, I'll be sending one order. Yeah. So let's, call this 100 times, and the time should be 500 millisecond. We are sending 100 orders from our Kinesis producer, so we should receive 100 items in our DynamoDB table. So let me run this now, and data is being sent. Let's go to DynamoDB. Yeah, we can see there are some records which are getting updated. Yeah, we have 100 items now, you can see. Our producer has also sent 100 orders. If you want to verify whether the data you are sending is correct or not, what you can do is you can print order details here, and at the same time we can verify the data which is being inserted into the table. So I'm printing order details. Now I'll send 10 orders after every 5 seconds. Okay, so I'll open side by side. I will run my producer to check if the data is stored in DynamoDB as per our expectations. So the first one is jeans with quantity 2. So let's refresh. Yeah, first is jeans with quantity 2. Now let's wait for 5 seconds. So the next one is t-shirt with quantity 17. Let's refresh our DynamoDB. Yeah, second one is t-shirt with quantity 7. So third one is t-shirt again with quantity 15. Let's refresh that. Yeah, next is t-shirt with quantity 15, and then jeans with 15. Yeah, you can see that here the data is being sent, and in DynamoDB our data is getting stored. So this is it from our tutorial. If you keep on refreshing, you'll be receiving the data. So this is it from my Kinesis, Lambda, and DynamoDB tutorial. I'll upload my code to GitHub, and don't forget to delete your resources. You have to delete your orders and Kinesis to avoid unnecessary charges from AWS. Just select the table and click on delete table. Just type delete here. Yeah. Similarly, I'll delete my data stream. I'll delete my logs also. I'll go to my log groups and select my Lambda log group and delete that. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more videos.